Hello there my fellow Holotable heroes, and welcome to another Conquest video guide. You'll be able to find these and all my Conquest guides on my SWGOH Life website. If you haven't seen it yet, go and check it out, there'll be a link in the description below. In this video I'll be showing you the teams here in Sector 3 that you can use to get very good progress towards Sector 3 and global feats. And as you've seen from the thumbnail and the title of the video, there is a brilliant cheese opportunity here in Sector 3 versus the mini boss. You can farm 3 out of 4 feats and get it done in a couple of battles. So I'll start that first, but before I do, obviously, let's quickly review the feats that we will be cheesing. So you have to defeat 50 enemies with non-Sep droid units, then inflict blind 60 times, gain master's training 50 times. So 3 of these feats you can knock out in 2 battles versus mini boss here in Sector 3 with the team I'll show you. And then all what you have to do is win 14 battles without using support in your squad, so you can pretty much get this done, I think, in a single day. Just play through the Sector 3 and you should be able to knock out these feats, I think, quite easily. They're not all really that difficult. So let's now start with some cheese. Hope you're ready for it. So as mentioned before, Sector 3 mini boss Admiral Redis. So as you can see here, so far while I was trying out different teams, while I was making my way to the mini boss, I did get 20 already master's training. However, only 12 non-separatist droid units. I did already obviously complete the blind feat, but the team I'm about to show you can get all these 3 feats done in a couple of battles. Pretty straightforward. So what you want to do is load up your CLS team with Han and Chewie and 3PO and Chewie, because he's got the blind on one of his specials, and then with Grandmaster Yoda that's hiding there behind 3PO and Chewie. You can't even see him. He's so tiny, and 3PO and Chewie are so big, and he'll keep applying master's training. So first, you just want to go after Radis, make sure to get him down as quickly as you can before the download progress is complete. Get him down. Now you have to take out Jean as well, because she's got a revive. You do not want to bring that she brings back Radis. And there we go, we got blind out there. Also master's training over on my Chewie. Let's finish off Cassian. And now that you're just down to Pathfinder, as you can see, he will gain this cornered buff that never expires even when he's defeated. And now I can just hit autoplay. I'll let the battle time out after 10 minutes. And this is pretty much over. I'm not sure if this is working as intended, because normally buffs, whenever you do defeat an enemy, they should go away. So I'm not sure if this is working as intended or not. But at least for this Conquest run, we can cheese it. We'll see then in the upcoming Conquest, will they fix this or not. And there we go, just quickly speed up the footage. So after 10 minutes there on autoplay, I was able to get a non-separatist droid unit feat completed. So I had 12, so I did, pretty much, I think at minimum I did 38, because he had that more, but probably it was more. And I had 20, whereas now I have 47 master's training. That's what I was saying. In 2 battles, you can get this done, as well as blind and non-separatist unit. So if you want to do that, there you go, there's the big cheese opportunity. At least for now, until maybe CG will fix this. Alright, with cheese out of the way, let's go now and go through more like standard battles. So we obviously got that global feat with R2 and 3PO that we have to use. So you can just use your CLS team, and then using 3PO and Chewie in this one for some extra blind, and as well if he defeats anyone, again, he's a non-separatist droid, same like R2. So this team will be working towards global feat there, as well as some of these Sector 3 feats as well. But if you will cheese everything anyway, you don't need to worry about it. But I just want to make sure as well, just in case CG decided to fix that cheese opportunities, because as we know, they don't like us to cheese too much. Remember, they did remove Zombie from all the Night Sister squad, because we were just able to cheese a lot from that at least for the future we have some normal teams that can get this done. So very similar team like the CLS one with Ray Jedi training, BB-8, and again 3PO and Chewie for the blind. Obviously here we got more droids, so more chances to get here defeats with non-separatist droids. I mean, Ray, it's a pretty good team. To be honest, I haven't had luck yet with data discs yet. No Zealous Ambition after playing through 3 sectors, no Fortified as well. It's definitely here in Sector 3 things are becoming a little bit more challenging, especially without Fortified. At least luckily there I did pick up Blindside along the way, so at least we get some extra exposes whenever we attack out of turn. So at least we can actually get some damage. Because otherwise, if you would have Zealous Ambition data disc like BB-8, as well as our 2R support, so they would be doing a lot of damage. But for now, I'll be relying on blind side. And of course, we've got the Sith feat as well, the global Sith feat. And if you do have Malgus, bring him in because he's special. You know, the one with the lightning actually applies blind as well. So just a little bit extra source of blind for you in case, you know, you need it while you're knocking out your Sith feat as well. Obviously, Malak lead here for the no leader global feat as well. Using him as well whenever possible. Versus some teams, Malak lead might not be enough. You might have to obviously switch to Darth Revan or something like that. But at least here, obviously, also make sure you don't use any support characters in here, just to make also towards the Sector 3 no support feat. And here we go, and we're going same thing with Grievous. We got the global separatist feat obviously, and then I did not use Newt because Newt is support again, trying to use here teams whenever you can without support, just so that you can, you know, once you get through to the Sector 3, you get that no support feat done as well, where you have to win 14 battles without using support. But as you can see, Grievous is a pretty solid team even without Newt. Especially like with blindside, whenever B1 assist, right, we're getting exposes and so on. Okay, so we have another global feat to take care of, right? So that's the BT and 000. Unfortunately, I do not have Zealous Ambition data this set, so this team was very tedious, very long to defeat these guys, but at least they're durable because IG-11, he's not a tank, he's actually healer, which means that from Zealous Ambition data disc he would benefit, and once you stack like 2-3 Zealous Ambition data disc, IG here 11 can, with his AoE, can almost one-shot entire team. So a couple of AoEs from him and, you know, everybody will just die off from that. That's why if you do have obviously Zealous Ambition data disc, you can give this team a go. Obviously get these non-separatist droid kills as well as BT and trip feeds done as well. If you do have Grand Inquisitor geared up finally, like I do, 8th brother there, he's got an AoE that also applies blind, but only on Jedi enemies. So if you do see a Jedi team, such as maybe the General Kenobi one, you can just throw your Inquisitors at them. You know, they should be able to handle these guys without any issues, especially if you got Zealous Ambition data discs, because 5th brother and 7th sister, they both support, so they could do a lot of damage. Just speeding up the footage, because again, without those data discs, it does take a while to get through, and obviously try to stall the battle as long as you can, that you get a couple of AoEs there from 8th brother just to be able to apply more blind. There we go, another AoE, more blind, finish off Ahsoka, and that's pretty much it. Okay, so if you need another source of Master's training, we can go back to the old cheesy team with Night Sisters as well as Hermit Yoda. So as you can see, at this point while I was recording this, I had Master's training applied only 5 times so far. So you're probably familiar with this team, how it works. You use the Night Sisters plus Hermit Yoda as the 5th. Use Voluntary Vanguard, make sure your zombie is the tankiest, so she gets a mark on her. And then you get Master's training applied on her there. And then whenever she's defeated, if you do have Zeta on Hermit Yoda, whenever she's defeated, she loses Master's training. And then Yoda gets 100% her meter and his cooldowns on reset, so he can keep reapplying Master's training on zombie over and over again, while the AI keeps killing your zombie over and over again. As you can see, AI is not being very clever here, they're just kind of all over the place. As long as your Daka stays alive, she can keep bringing everybody back, and they will keep taking out zombie. I was not trying to win here, probably not gonna happen. If I would have Zealous Ambition data discs, I could win probably, but without it, these guys got too much healing, and there we go. They finally did the right thing, finished off Daka and zombie, and this now gave me Master's training 11 times. So got a few more teams here for you, just to show you different ways to cheese this stuff. So this one, obviously, if you do have Luke, you could use Hermit Yoda there again for Master's training, and then both Jedi Knight Luke has blind as well as right on cue. Here 3PO and Chewie has got AoE blind, plus he's a non-separatist droid, so you can keep calling him for assist with inherited teachings, and that's how you can also knock out quite a few of these non-separatist droid kills quite easily. But as shown in the video, you know, once you get to that mini boss here in Sector 3, you can pretty much cheese everything here in a couple of battles. So that's it. Let's see. After playing through here in Sector 3 today, as you can see, I got all the feats done already, just because I was able to cheese more mini boss, whatever I still had to do, so that from mini boss to final boss, I was just doing no support attacks, and I was able to get everything done. So I think this is a first that after day one you can actually get all the feats done here in one sector. Thank you for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed some cheese. I know I did. I'll see you in the mini boss and final boss video, but until then, have fun, enjoy life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.